Hello students, welcome to 10th Maths online classes. In our previous video, we were learning about how to find the median of group data. In today's video, we are going to do some special cases of the frequency table and find the median for that. Now the first one is less than table. So let's start. Now this is an example of less than table in which the data is given in this form. Instead of class intervals, we are given less than 10, less than 20, less than 30 and similarly less than 70. Now in this question we don't have class intervals. So first of all we are going to find the class intervals. Intervals. How are we going to find that? First of all, look at it. Less than 10. There are some numbers less than 10, then less than 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. You can see there is a difference of 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70. There is a difference of 10. So, before 10, I will take a number which has the exact same difference. That is, the class interval will be 0 to 10. So for the first one it will be 0 to 10, then 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 60 to 70. So my class interval will start from 0 and end at this last point for this table. Now there are some numbers given to us, that is number of students. What are these? These can be frequencies, right? But look at the data carefully. It says less than 10 there are 5 students. Then less than 20 there are 8 students. So you can see that in less than 20, less than 10 is also included. Less than 10 means 0 to 10, but less than 20 means 0 to 20. Okay? These class intervals are different things which we form to find the median. But ignoring that and just looking at these two columns, less than 20 means all the numbers which are less than 20. That is from 0 to 20. So this 8 already includes 5 also. Similarly, this 12 includes this 8. Then this 15 includes this 12. Now you can see that in less than 70, it will be from 0 to 70. So it will include all the numbers. So this 30 includes all of them. So 30 includes 22 in this case. So you can see that this is the pattern of cumulative frequency. So in this question, frequency is not given to us. Cumulative frequency is given to us. But in the question, we need cumulative frequency and the frequencies also. We need to find the median. So we need classes which we formed, which we need cumulative frequencies which are already given, and also we need frequencies. So we need to find the frequencies. Now my next column will be of frequency. Now cumulative frequency are found by adding, so frequency will be found by subtracting. So the first one will be same, that is my 5. Now to find the second one, I will subtract 8 and 5. So it will be 3. Then I will subtract 8 from 12. 12 minus 8, that is 4. Then 15 minus 12, 3. 18 minus 15, 3. 22 minus 18, 4. And last 30 minus 22, that is my 8. You can see what I have done. First one is same. Now 8 minus 5 will be 3. And I have subtracted 12 and 8. Why? Because this 8 already includes 5 also. So when I subtract 8 from it, I automatically subtract 5 from it also. So I am just subtracting this and this, then this, then these, and then these. Okay, so these are the pairs I have formed. I have subtracted them. And then total them: 5, 3, 8, 12, 15, 18, and 12, that is 30. Sum of frequency should be equal to this last term of cumulative frequency. Then we need to find the median, and to find that we have a formula. So let's apply that formula. Now the formula is L plus n by 2 minus Cf upon f into h. This is the formula. First of all, I need to find n by 2. My n by 2 is 30 upon 2, that is 15. Now I will check my cumulative frequency where I have 15. I have 15 here. So my median class will be this one. So my lower limit is 30 plus n by 2 15. Cumulative frequency is the cumulative frequency of the preceding class. That is my this 12. So I will take 12. Then frequency is the frequency of median class. That is this one. My 3. And then h is the class width. Class width is 10. So my median will be 30 plus 3 upon 3 into 10. And then it is 30 plus 10. That is 40. So 40 will be our median. So first of all, whenever less than type, or you can say below 10, below 20, both the questions are same. We need to find the class intervals. Then by subtracting each consecutive cumulative frequencies, we will get the frequency. Now coming to the second special case of median, in which the median is given but there are some missing values. So let's see. Now this is the example. Find x and y if median is 47. In this question, median is given to us and we need to find the value of this x and this y. You can see that there are two missing values in this table. So first of all, I am going to find the cumulative frequency because that is the step 1 of median questions. So first of all, it will be 12. Then 12 plus 30, 42. Then 42 plus x. So it will be a form of algebraic expression. Then 42 plus 65 I can add, but I cannot add x. So my plus x will be as it is, and 42 plus 67. It will be 107. Then 107 plus x plus y, there is one more variable. So it will be 107 plus x plus y. It will again be in the form of algebraic expression. Then adding 25 to this, x and y will remain same and it will add to 107. So it will be my 132. Okay. Then 132 plus 18, it will be 150 plus x plus y. So this will be my cumulative frequency table. Now I need to find the values of x and y, and the median is given. Now the next step of median question is finding n upon 2. So my n upon 2 is, I can see that n is given to me. That is total of frequency is 229. So it will be 229 upon 2. That is 114.5. This is my value of n by 2. Now look at the cumulative frequency. Can I find where my 114.5 lies? Okay. Suppose x has the value 10. then it will become 170, and then it will lie in this class. But if x has any value like 5, it will be only 112. Then 114.5 will not lie in this, it will lie in this one. So I am not sure in which class it will lie. So instead of looking at cumulative frequency, now look at the median, because median is already given. Median is 47, and I can see that where will 47 lie? 47 will lie in 40 to 50. Obviously 47 is in between 40 to 50. So my median class will be this one. Okay, so what have I done? First of all, I have found the cumulative frequencies because there were two variables, so it was in the form of algebraic expressions. Then I found n by 2, but n by 2 will not help me in finding the median class. I will find the median class with the help of the median which is already given. Now I am going to apply the formula. That is my step 3. So it is median equals to L plus n by 2 minus CF into H upon F. This is my formula for median. Now I will put these values. L is the lower limit of median class, that is 40, plus n by 2 is 114.5, and cumulative frequency of the preceding class, that is the class above it. This is the cumulative frequency, 42 plus x. Then frequency of the median class, that is 65, and h is the class width. Class width is what? It is my 10. So I get this, but in this question one thing is given, that is median. So I can also put the value of median. So I will get it as 47, and now I will solve this equation. 47 minus 40 equals to 104.5 minus 42, and because of this minus outside, the sign of x will change, minus x upon 65 into 10. So I will get 7 here, 47 minus 40. I can take this 65 on the other side, that is into 65. This 10 will come in the division. It will be my 10 equals to 114.5 minus 42. It will be my 72.5 minus x. Okay, now I can solve it. 7 5s are I will get this. Then I can remove this 10 and put a point, 45.5. I can take 72.5 on this side, it will be minus 72.5, and it will be my minus x. So I will get 0.27.0 of negative, but I have x of negative also, so this will cancel. So my x will be 27. So I got the value of x, but still there is one more missing variable, that is my y. So how will I find y? Now in the median question I have told you one thing, that the last term of the cumulative frequency is always equal to the sum of frequencies, right? Last term is always equals to sum of frequencies. So I will put these two terms equal. So let's put these two terms equal. What have I got? 150 plus x plus y equals to 229. Now I know the value of x. Value of x is 27. So I'm going to put x as 27. Adding them, I will get 177 plus y equals to 229. So y will be 229 minus 177. So what will be my value of y? Value will be 52. So I got the value of x as 27 and value of y is 52. Now coming to the last topic of this chapter, that is empirical formula. Now we have a formula that is 3 median equals to 2 mean plus mode. This formula is very useful when the questions are like this: find mean, median and mode. In a question, whenever it is given that find mean, median and mode, the question will be very lengthy. You can admit that the question is quite lengthy if you find mean, median and mode, all the things. So you can do what? You can find any two values and find the third value by this formula, then it will be very short. Now let's take an example of this question. It says find mean if median is 11.5 and mode is 10.5. Now in this type of question there is no alternative way. You have to apply this formula only because I don't know the exact values of the data and there is no method of finding the data from the median. We can find the median from data but not the reverse part. So I will apply this formula. 3 into 11.5 equals to 2 mean plus 10.5. It will be my 34.5. 2 mean plus 10.5. Now 10.5 will come on this side. 34.5 minus 10.5 and 2 will come in the division. So it will be like this. So it will be my mean. Now solving it, 34.5 minus 10.5, it will be my 24 upon 2, that is 12. So my mean will be 12. Now in this question, there can be many variations. Any two values will be given and the third value will be missing. Or they can say that the terms are in ratio. They can say that ratios of mode, median and mean is 2:3:5. So you have to take 2x, 3x, 5x and then apply the formula. Or it can be any other form also. So I hope you understand this chapter. This chapter ends here. Keep practicing and thank you.